Hi everyone, it's Front Row Phyllis. The holidays wouldn't be the holidays without the enchanting harmonies of Celtic women, complete with the majestic sound of the Chicago Philharmonica. From the delicate traditional Irish carols to the magnificent uplifting anthems, Celtic women's abundance of seasonal music will leave you feeling merry and bright. And we are thrilled to have joining us today one of the Celtic women. I am talking about Muirgen O'Mahony, right?
That is it, yeah, that is
it. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, it's so lovely to speak to you.
This is awesome here at the Auditorium Theatre.
Yeah.
Does it feel amazing?
It's overwhelming. We just had our sound check and just even looking out onto the seating is just one of the most beautiful places I think we've been so far, which is so special, yeah.
Speaking of special, this group has been around for almost 20 years. Mm-hmm. You know, what does it feel like to be a part of a historic, group like this?
Overwhelming.
That's a
to
good
start.
word, right?
Yeah, I can't even describe it really. Celtic Women is a group that I've grown up looking at on TV and listening to their music, and I suppose when it came to the point where I joined the group, it genuinely was a pinch me moment, and to be a part of that legacy is just such an honour. And of course in Ireland, to be part of an all-female Irish music group is such a special thing as well, and one of the highest selling female groups in Ireland.
So when you were younger, I read that this is what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You wanted to be a part of this.
Yeah.
So how do you get to that point of really, this is what I want to do? How do you get that? I know you put the stars and, everybody lines up and...
Yeah, it would be I suppose it would be naive of me to say that it just kind of happened. I mean, it takes a lot of knocks, a lot of hard work, but I suppose I started off kind of as a teenager. I always was very involved with music and played different instruments and just fell in love with singing, and then went on to study classical singing, first of all back in Ireland in Cork, and then I went on to do my master's in musical theatre in London. Okay. So yeah, it was, I've had some phenomenal teachers along the way. I've been so blessed to have had people kind of guide me in the right direction as well. But yeah, for anyone who's kind of looking to start out in that direction, I will not sugarcoat it. It is a difficult route.
It is, right?
Yeah, but so worth it when it comes.
So worth it.
Yeah.
And thick skin. Because there's a lot of, no's before there are yeses,
yeah.
right?
And I think understanding that it has nothing really to do with you personally. It's such a wide industry, and there's a place for everyone in it. It just takes a little bit of time. So
when you got the call or the email or the text, was it like your agent, manager? Was it like the most incredible feeling in the world?
When I say to you, I think my housemates at the time thought that someone had died. I remember getting the email, and I saw it come in. It was a Friday evening, saw the email come in, and I was kind of like, do I want to open this now? Because I was like, I could have a lovely weekend and not know and just be in blissful ignorance. And I was like, no, I'm going to open it. And yeah, it said that I was going to be the newest Celtic woman, and I just burst into tears, and I was but I couldn't articulate what had happened. And my housemate at the time was kind of like, should we call someone? Are you okay? What is going on? So yeah, overwhelming I think is the underlying theme.
You guys traveled the world. You go from country to country, city to city. Mm-hmm. Are there differences in the audiences?
Majorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some of those?
But in a really beautiful way. I think it's just so amazing really to look out and see how Irish music has such an impact on people so far away. I mean, the US and Ireland are not close, and yet there is this amazing connection. I feel Chicago in particular, Boston, New York has such a strong Irish contingent there as well. But people really are affected by some of the music and whatever connection that they have between that music and maybe ancestors or loved ones gone by. It's just so special to be a part of that and to be bringing that connection to people so much further away from Ireland.
So I was watching your guys' videos, and I have to tell you, it's just breathtaking. Because not only are you guys gorgeous, and then you're in these incredible gowns, I mean, and then you have the landscape of Ireland behind you. So is it a dream?
Absolutely. The first filming I did with Celtic Woman was the Postcards from Ireland special, which is actually out at the moment on PBS, and we've had a Christmas kind of edition added onto that for this year as well. But the first filming that we did for that, I remember being put in like a beautiful dress, hair and makeup done. We were in Glendalough in County Wicklow in Ireland, which is just this most amazing lake and this mountainous background and everything. It was like 6 a.m. We were getting like a sunrise, and I remember just standing there with Tara, our fiddle player, and I just couldn't stop laughing because I was like, this is so weird. I was like, what is going on? Like just being just so done up in this like beautiful surrounding, about to sing Danny Boy, and I couldn't really believe what was happening, but it's a testament to the team that we have behind us as well, from like costuming to filming to the whole set design, everything like that. It just all kind of ties in together. It's a blessing to be a part of the production.
So when you have some free time, which is usually not a lot, I'm sure, but when you do, or you want that downtime, what's the type of music that you like to listen to?
I love a lot of like singer-songwriter, kind of folky Celtic music. Musical theatre will always hold a special place in my heart, and I think if you were to look on my Spotify Wrapped, it would be all
would it be?
Mostly musical theatre with a bit of singer-songwriter stuff in there, so yeah.
Oh, I love that. And that always makes you feel good and happy and just good inside.
Yeah, and I think it's the kind of lyrical side of things is something that kind of really hits home with me in those kind of songs, so yeah.
So the holidays right around the corner, we know that.
Yes.
So what family tradition do you guys have?
To be honest, we've never kind of been in the one place for much of our life. My brother actually is living in Germany at the moment.
Okay.
We have a lot of family living kind of in the countryside in West Cork. Cork is where I'm originally from, but we'd be from the city. So it kind of takes a lot of different forms every other year, but I suppose one consistent thing that I always sing at Christmas Day Mass with a friend of mine, which we've been doing that for about 8 years now. So that is kind of lovely because I think you get a chance to meet even other families on Christmas Day, and then obviously there is the Christmas dinner, which is the highlight for me.
What's your favorite dish?
So I make this like garlic, like creamed potatoes.
Ooh.
With like some cheese on top.
Oh my goodness.
It's so not festive and so not part of it has no place in a Christmas dinner, but I'm like determined and I'm always making.
Oh, thank you again.
Such a pleasure.
Oh, we cannot wait for tonight's performance at the Auditorium Theatre. Live from the Auditorium Theatre, it's Front Row Phyllis.